Good evening, guys and girls, and welcome back to HBVR. My name is Henny, and tonight I'm going to tell you about the Voopoo Vinci Air, which is the baby of the Vinci range. First off, let's have a look at what the box says. You got on the front here, you got a nice raised, I don't know if you can see it on the camera here, it's like a nice little raised picture that you've got on there. This one is the color Aurora. Tells you a little bit about the mod, some warnings on the side there. You've got your QR code on the side here. On the other side, some social media contacts where you can go and check out Voopoo's products. And at the back, it shows you exactly what you're going to get in your box, plus your scratch code. Shows you here Aurora and details from Voopoo itself. So let's open up the box and see what we can get inside. Okay, first off, you get this little card. It says welcome to Vinci Air. Also a little raised card. Shows you a little bit on the back here how you can do your direct lung or mouth to lung and what coils you can use for that. And it works on the same basic principle as the normal Vinci and the Vinci X. If you flip it 180 degrees, you can change your airflow, which is awesome. Now here is the little prize in the box. This thing is cute, guys. It's very small, as you can see. Oh, look at that beautiful color. That is the Aurora color that you get on there. Okay, but let's put that aside on that side now. Let's check what you get in the box. Pull this open over here, checking the peripherals. As you open up the box, it's going to be your basic stuff that you normally get with all your Voopoo mods. Let's shake everything out here. You can get, okay, you got your micro USB cable. So that's a normal micro USB cable on there. I wish they would have gone with a USB-C type, but well, maybe in the future. Okay, it's got everything out there. Let's check the box is empty. Okay, let's put that on the one side. Okay, so you got your two extra coils that you get with the mod itself. This one is going to be your one let me just make sure for you, your 1 ohm coil, which is the PNP-R2, and this one is going to be your 0.6 PNP VM4 coil, which this one is going to be your direct lung or half direct lung, and this one's going to be your mouth lung. Okay, and I'm just going to put that on the one side. So we're going to use that coil just now. Okay, let's take this out. You got your user manual in here, all the steps on using it, the parameters of the mod itself. As you can see, it's just like all the other that you get in different languages. Let's put that back in the box for now. Okay, let's do a little bit of a size comparison. Here you can see them both next to each other. This is the Vinci and this is the Vinci Air. As you can see, when it comes to length, it's a little bit smaller than the Vinci. When it comes to thickness, you can definitely see there is definitely a difference in there. When it comes to width, basically the same width on both of them. Okay, what are we going to do now is we're going to show you. It's 5 clicks on, 1 2 3 4 5, and it'll go on. As you can see on there, let me just get the camera to focus nicely on there. Why does my camera want to focus? As you can see, it's got it doesn't have the color display as what you would get on the Vinci's. I think that's more because of you got cost saving on here. It's got a puff counter, but it doesn't have that 2-week puff counter that you've got. This is just a normal puff counter that you have. It's got your battery indicator, and it's got your wattage indicator that you have on there as well. Basically, it will work with any PNP coils. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to put in a coil over here. I'm going to prime the coil first, and today what we're going to use is ISU Pink Guava, which is made by Zap Juice in the UK. Awesome juice, guys. I'm in love with this stuff. I can't get enough. It's a proper nice pink guava, gives you nice flavor. Something that I love. Now, to prime your coils, what I normally do is I just use a couple of drops on there. On the side, you'll see it soaks up immediately. The cotton soaks it up immediately, and it just helps a little bit with the saturation of the cotton and the coil. Helps it a little bit, so it goes a little bit quicker. And you pop your coil in the bottom in here, in the bottom there. As you can see, this one is a little bit, the pot is a little bit smaller, so it's not going to be compatible with your Vinci mod. It's got two magnets on both sides. This one is different in the retrospect, is that, or in this aspect, is that you don't have two different air slots. Here you have one air slot, and over here you have basically nothing. And as you can see on the mod here you have three different air holes, and if you switch the pot around to the other side, there's just one little air hole over here, which makes it like a really nice and tight draw when it comes to mouth to lung, if you're using salt neck or freebase e-liquid over high nicotine strength. I myself prefer, when it comes to high nicotine juices, to use a tighter draw. Gives me a little bit more bang, but it's all up to you guys. As you can see, it's now got a nice huge full port over here, and we're going to fill this up quickly. As we're going to fill this up, and as we're going to wait for that coil to saturate. Put that in there. Oh, a little bit of seepage on there. Let me just wipe that down. Okay, and as we're going to leave that to saturate for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it in. As you can see, the rubber tab to the back, you're going to have to the back, I mean in regards to your screen, you're going to see that you have your mouth to lung or your direct lung, and if you switch it around, it's going to be on a mouth to lung configuration. So let's pop it around like that, keep it on there. As you can see, it does have the AI chip in there as well, and the AI chip is actually, what I like about the AI chip is it helps you not to burn any of your coils. It doesn't allow you to go over a certain wattage if the coil can't handle it, which is absolutely phenomenal. You can't overrun a coil, you can't burn the coil. It's something different. It's something different. With this mod, you can actually use it as either a button draw, which is where you press the button and you can draw on it, or you can use it as a automatic draw, which is a nice feature as well, or you can use it in both formats as well. As you can see, you've got your side, on the side you've got your buttons over here, which is going to be a plus or a minus, and that's to adjust your wattage. On this side you've got your charging port. What I love is that they didn't put it on the bottom as how they did it on the Vinci mod, which is much better. So you can actually have this one stand up while you're charging it. And now as that coil is saturating, we're going to have a little look at what the dimensions are of this mod itself. If you're going to look at the length of the mod, let's go and check here quickly. From top to bottom, you're looking at 100 millimeters in length. If you look at the width of the mod, it's going to be, let me just make double sure here for you guys. Width is 27 millimeters, yes, and on the thickness, perfect, 18 millimeters. So it's quite smaller than the Vinci or the Vinci R, and a lot smaller than the Vinci X, which is going to be my next review for you guys, so you can see that mod as well. What they did is with this mod is they made it 20% lighter and 30% thinner. So this mod is very light. You're looking at about 80 grams on the weight of this mod. It's very light. It ranges, the power output ranges from 5 watts to 30 watts, and then you have and it takes reads a resistance of 0.45 to 0.3 or 2.3 ohm coils. So you would be able to use this if you are inclined to use the RBA as well, the PNP RBA. It should work perfectly on this little mod. You're going to I've been using this for a little bit now, been testing it, and I actually like it. It's quite thin, it's small, and it fits neatly in your pocket. It's a little stealth mod. It is perfect for a beginner, for somebody who likes to go to the budget version, if you would like to think of it like that. It's light, it's thin, it fits in your pocket nicely. That change pocket or that quarter pocket that you've got in your jeans fits in there perfectly. It vibes like a dream. But let me show you guys. The response on the button is instantly, as you can hear. Okay, and it seems to me like that coil is like a nice and saturated. So what I'm going to do is let's check what the cloud production is. Wow, flavor is awesome. This is Voopoo is actually taking the Vinci brand, and they're hammering the market. I like this little mod because like I said, it's a nice and small mod. It's a little bit more of a restrictive draw. So if you're going to do high nicotine strength, mouth to lungs, this is going to be perfect for you. And like I said, there's no other special features to it. If you want to reset the puff counter, you're going to press the minus button and the fire button simultaneously, and it clears the puff counter. And that's basically it. It's a basic, very simple, very tiny little mod, perfect for a beginner. But guys, don't just take my word for it. As soon as they hit our markets, go and check it out at your local vape store. Go and give it a try. What I've found with this one, I love it. There's no leaking on the pod itself. Let me show you the inside here as well. As you can see, let me just get the camera to focus nicely in there. As you can see, you've got your two pins in there, and there is where your airflow and can run through, and there is your other magnets to hold the pod in place. Now let's put this back in. As I said, rubber tab to the back. It's going to be for a direct lung, and let's have a little vape. Perfect. Please let me know what you think of my review in the comments. Go and check out my Instagram page at Hennypret Vapor, which is at HENYPRETVAPER, or go check me out on Facebook as Henny Pretorius. Thank you very much for watching, and looking forward to seeing your comments. Thank you, and have a lovely evening, and above all, keep them cloudy.